Shalom. Story number 5, podcast number 5. What you journal comes true. I've heard for years that I should write in a journal daily. I should journal my thoughts, especially my desires, what I really, really, really want. This week is Get Rid of Clutter Week. So you might ask, what does journaling have to do with clutter? Since you've gotten to know me after 4 episodes, what do you think I'm going to say? Yes, that's right, the mind. If you know me personally, from the outside looking in, it might seem like I'm the most organized person in the world. But I've always made it my business to present myself in such a way. As a teenager, I didn't go outside until I was well prepared. I had a new outfit, at least part of it, because it was very inexpensive to sew. My mom would give me $2 or $3 and I would run to the market to get 2 yards of material. I prepared my hair by pressing it every day by myself. Well into adulthood, I had to present my children to the world in a certain way. The hairstyling was now done for 4 girls before they went outside, without pressing their hair though. My house mattered. It had to be presented in a certain way and no company was allowed in when it wasn't. So here I am now and I'm praying for clarity. And journaling keeps rearing its head. I'm being shown this time that journaling is a way of life. There is an overflow of information I've accumulated over the years. An overflow of clothing, books, and I'm sure that I've earned at least $1/4 of $1 million over the course of my career. What I've done with it is a different story. I think it's how I spent the money that would have me think at times that I don't have enough. Things that I have journaled into existence are a loving husband and a family, although he is deceased, a house in a beautiful neighborhood, an online learning school, education creates masterminds, and a doctorate degree. I eventually stopped journaling, and subliminally, the thousands of thoughts I entertain every day scramble for attention. Did you know that we have thousands of thoughts daily, from 7 to 10,000? How does one begin to journal? The message shouted from the rooftops is that it is incumbent on me to journal every day. So I'm going to invite you on my journey as I pick up the mantle to journal again. I am living proof that it works. I'm praying for consistency as I make it a way of life this time. After 30 days, I will share with you something I've journaled and evidence of its manifestation. Before I leave you with special instructions on what to journal, let me give you some biblical references. Let us examine the importance of writing in the Bible. The famous scripture Habakkuk 2:2, that's Habakkuk, is referenced by many times as I examine it in different versions. It's referenced many times. We will also briefly look at Deuteronomy 27:8. Let's begin by examining the adjectives that appear in the verse in most of the different versions. Habakkuk reads, write the vision and make it plain. Other version says plain also. The thesaurus says that plain means unembellished, so no poetry writing, straightforward, manifest. You can be truthful here. This is for your eyes. Clear is another word. Clearly. Inscribe. Engrave. That means it's deep inside of your heart. Write what you see, your imagination. Write what is revealed to you. Distinguish is another word. So not everything gets written. Discriminate is not always a bad word. The thousands of thoughts we have daily. Be preferential. Determine is another word. Be sincere. Be deliberate. Read what has been revealed to you after it is written often. All of these synonyms above instruct us of what to do, how to write it. Number one, what we desire is already clearly inscribed and engraved in our inner parts. We call it our heart. It's not on the outside of us. Writing allows you to take your thoughts, visions that only you and your secret source see. The thousands upon thousands of thoughts that run through our minds every single day, this is going to allow us to focus. With journaling, a clear process begins to develop as it is made plain. Clarity happens. This obedience is God's vision within you. You shall write clearly all the words of this law which I give you. That's Deuteronomy 27:8. It is God revealing this expression through us. It was God revealing through Moses, but God reveals through us too. When I journal, it allows me to focus and hone in on particular expectations, thus allowing manifestations of our deepest, sometimes most simple and straightforward desires, as I've seen in my life. The process of journaling, expressing the seed of our thoughts outward and allowing it to grow, gives expression of the word that is so important in the Bible, thus manifesting or bringing the desire or desired thing into existence. Journaling allows us to pause from thinking as we put our stamp or signature on a particular focus, allowing us to remember the thought. It is so easy to forget. Sometimes, almost instantly, we write so we can remember. We remember it because we see it. We can even speak it. We see it and speak it so we can manifest it. Moses was instructed to write clearly all the words of this law on the stones and coat them with plaster. Seal them so the people can see and remember to keep the law. Don't be discouraged if the answer is not expedient. There could be many reasons, including the work we must put in. But have faith and believe, as is written in the Farrar Fenton translation, that Bible. It says this: write the vision quite plain on a board, so that to it the reader may run. For quickly the vision will come and pants, that means quickly or hurriedly, to its aim. Nor does it deceive if it lingers, yet wait, for it comes if it advances. It will not delay. So let's journal together until next time. Shalom.